Now we are discussing comparison of file allocation table FAT and new technology file system. What is file system? Both are file systems. FAT is a file system and NTFS is also file system. File system, it provides a way how data stored are organized in a drive. So in a class example, if there are some 50 members are there, I want to know location of a particular person. Then it is possible, I will show the location, he is in that particular place. That is what file system is doing. Whenever we are pointing out a file in the computer, it is actually file system, it is providing the path. It is the file system, it is saving a file in a particular, when a file is saved in a particular location, it is the file system, it is recognizing your file is here. If there is no file system, if there are no folders, then the entire data will be in the clumsy manner. We cannot even find a single file in short amount of time. Why? Because entire data will be clumsily organized. These are the exact opposite terms. Means all the data will be in the clumsy manner. Now we want to organize the data, and whenever we want a particular file, that file location should be known to us. That will be possible only with the implementation of the file system. Previously, we used FAT32, file allocation table 32 in Windows 95. This was the not first FAT file system. Previously, they used even FAT16 also. But this became popular because of its ability to compatible with the all OSs like Windows, Linux and Mac. So this was introduced in 1995. Whereas XFAT, extension of the FAT, this was introduced in 2006, Windows Vista and Windows XP. Advantage, just now we have discussed with the FAT32, the advantage is it is compatible with the all OSs. Whereas XFAT is not compatible with the all OSs. But it is compatible with the all versions of the Windows. And whereas NTFS, it is also compatible with the all versions of the Windows. So these two, XFAT and NTFS, these file systems are compatible with the all Windows versions. Whereas FAT32 is compatible with the all types of the OSs. Next one is, in FAT32, if you have example, you assume your pen drive size is 16 GB. Even though your pen drive size is 16 GB, if the file system of that pen drive is FAT32, you cannot copy a 5 GB file directly into your pen drive, because the maximum size it allows to be copied is 4 GB. Only it will allow 4 GB. You can copy two 4 GB files, but you cannot copy one 5 GB file. And 2 TB partition limit. If your hard disk is, example, 10 TB, you cannot make 5 TB partition disks if your hard disk is using FAT32 file system. Only you can make 2 TB, 2 TB, 2 TB, 2 TB, like that. 5 partitions you can make. 5 partitions can be made. Now, in XFAT, there is no such limit. And similarly, in the NTFS, there is no such limit. There is no such limit for the maximum file size, and there is no such limit for the partition disk also. There is no limit for the partition disk size. Next, which is the default file system for the Windows? When you open the Windows system, just now we have observed it is using NTFS file system. When you want to format, it will ask NTFS. But suppose if you change while formatting NTFS to FAT32, next time whenever you are opening the drive, it will show it is FAT32 file system. Okay, and security. In all these three file systems, NTFS is having the security features. So with this security, you can protect the folder, you can protect the file such that all others cannot see. You can give the password to it, but it is not there in exFAT and FAT32. So here in exFAT, this file size limit is extended here. It is unlimited here. It is limited here. And similarly, it is also unlimited here. Next one is file permission. To read, write or edit, we can give the permission for this particular file in NTFS file system. And we can restore the data whenever we want the backup. We can restore the data to a particular point when we are using NTFS file system, but this is not possible when we are using FAT32 or exFAT file systems. Next, sharing the data between the OSs. Sharing the data between the two OSs is possible with the NTFS. It is not possible with the remaining two file systems. So these are the main comparisons between FAT and NTFS. Okay, FAT and NTFS. These are what? These are file systems. FAT means file allocation table. NTFS means new technology file system. New technology file system. In Windows 95, which file system was used? FAT32. In Windows XP and Vista, exFAT. And after Windows XP, after 2006, which file system was used? NTFS. And which file system is compatible with all OSs? FAT32. Which is not compatible with all OSs, exFAT and NTFS. But with all versions of the Windows, they are compatible. File size maximum 4 GB in which file system? Okay, in exFAT, unlimited. In NTFS, unlimited. Okay, next. Security. File permission is there in which type of file system? NTF. Previous versions, restoring, available in which file system? Sharing data between OSs is available in which file system? So these are the main comparisons between the NTFS and file allocation table.